Change is not a disruption. It is not a crisis. It is not a phase. Change is reality. Change is law. And if you do not understand this, you will spend your life resisting what you were made to become. Heraclitus saw it clearly. Over 2,500 years ago, he looked at the world and said, "All is flux. Nothing stands still." Not the world, not your thoughts, not your body, not even your soul. To be alive is to move, to shift, to transform. And yet, most people fight this. Not because they cannot change, but because they try to remain what they no longer are. We cling to our names, our beliefs, our stories. We say, "This is who I am." But identity is not truth. It is a position. And the river does not respect positions. It flows, whether you hold on or not. Heraclitus said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it is not the same river, and he is not the same man." This is not philosophy for the mind, it is instruction for the soul. You are not fixed, you are not finished. You are a pattern that rewrites itself over and over again. You may not see it, you may not feel it, but change is already happening within you. So the question is not whether you can change. You are already changing. The question is, will you take part in it, or will you pretend to stay still, while time reshapes you without your consent? Heraclitus warned, "Those who sleep walk through life. Though they see, are blind. Though they hear, they are deaf." To change, you must first wake. Wake from the illusion of permanence. Wake from the comfort of habit. Wake from the story that says you are what you have been. You are not. You are what you choose. Now, this is the turning point, not in the world outside you, but in your willingness to look inward. Where do you cling? Where do you delay? What have you outgrown, but not yet released? Ask without judgment, see without flinching, and you will already begin to shift. Clarity is change. Consciousness is change. Heraclitus believed that the soul itself was fire. Not a thing, but a movement, a transformation. The world, he wrote, is an ever-living fire, kindling in measures and going out in measures. Fire does not preserve, it purifies. It strips away what cannot last, so that what is essential can remain. You are that fire. Every time you speak the truth, you burn falsehood. Every time you act with courage, you burn fear. Every time you choose presence, you burn distraction. This is not a metaphor. This is your nature. You do not need to wait for the right moment. You do not need permission. You only need to begin by turning toward the current. Do not mistake habit for identity. Do not mistake memory for truth. You have lived as many versions of yourself. You have changed before. You will change again. But now, you can do it with clarity. Heraclitus said, "Character is destiny." And character is not given. It is built through repetition, through discipline, through will. The person you become is not a mystery, it is a consequence. What you repeat becomes you. What you refuse to face rules you. What you resist defines the boundaries of your becoming. So stop waiting. Start attending. Watch yourself, how you speak, how you think, what you avoid, what you seek. This is the workshop of transformation. Not dramatic, not visible, but real. You will not be rewarded for pretending to stay the same. You will not be remembered for what you preserved. You will be known by what you became and by what you allowed yourself to burn. What was scattered gathers, what was gathered blows apart. Heraclitus understood that creation and destruction are not opposites. They are phases, necessary, equal, sacred. Let your former self fall away. Let your false certainty dissolve. Let what is no longer yours return to the river, and stand not in fear, but in reverence. Because what changes you is not something outside of you. It is already here, moving in you, calling you. You know it. You have always known it. But now, you are ready to answer. You do not need to change everything at once. You need to change one thing, fully. A pattern, a posture, a way of thinking. And then again, and again. This is the path. It is not a straight line. It is a spiral. Each time you return different, wiser, clearer, stronger. You will forget. Then remember, then forget again. That too is part of the river. The way up and the way down are one and the same. This is not advice. This is not inspiration. This is how reality moves, and you are not separate from it. So move with intention, with courage, with wisdom. Change not to escape yourself. Change to become yourself. You are not what you were. You are not yet what you will be. You are what you choose to become now.